Good morning, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. Did I turn my mic on? Do I sound? There I am. Sorry.
Where are you?
I didn't know where I was for
Jeremy?
a second there. I was like, my whole earpiece was missing. Goodness gracious. I hope you were not too sleep deprived this morning like the rest of us because those storms last night were something. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin.
Yeah.
And no, I did not go shopping last night. These are just bags left over from the storm.
Oh.
See what I did?
I see what you did.
Okay.
I see what you did. I see those bags, and I'm like, are those Prada, Gucci?
Are those Prada, Gucci? I don't know.
Yeah, the storm woke me up the first time at midnight. I remember because I looked at my clock, and it was midnight, and I heard, ironically enough, and we'll ask Tom about this later, I heard the tornado sirens about midnight at my house.
Okay, I did not hear them at all.
Because I usually don't hear them, and my windows were closed, ironically, because usually...
You sleep with your...
Yeah, but I heard it, I was like, oh no. So then I'm scrambling to, like, the storm is a-coming. So trying to wrangle all my pets together.
Oh, you know? Yeah. Poor little Tootsie, she hates thunder, so her little body was shaking. She's getting very comfortable sleeping in the bed with us.
Oh, yeah.
But yet, I felt so bad for her. She was shaking, and those cracks of lightning and the thunder and everything, like, it even jolted me out of a sleep. So.
Well, yeah. And of course, I'm a light sleeper anyway, so every thunder, every lightning, everything just kept waking me up. I mean, I did go back to sleep, but then I was checking, so I made sure there was no tornado warning. I did hear the sirens though, but that was at 12. Then I kept getting up about every hour on the hour. Yeah. Just because it would wake me up. Yeah.
I know. I think I woke up around 1:30, and then it was like already 3:45, and I was like, I gotta get up for work. Here we go.
It's just not a consistent, solid night's sleep, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes.
And unfortunately, I think Wednesday night we have another one coming through, but then after that, I think Tom said it looks good. I'm looking at his 7-day across the way, and I'm like, well, hopefully, fingers crossed,
more storms.
We can be done with severe weather after Wednesday, hopefully, but it is Missouri and the Ozarks, and you never know.
And we just never know.
You never know. And I forgot, I was sitting on the back deck last night, eating dinner, watching TV, and then I thought, oh, I need to cover everything for the storm. I forgot.
Oh, no.
Walked right inside. So
no.
Probably soaking wet this morning. All the cushions, you can't even sit on because you're like...
Yeah, they're waterlogged.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then my cats are indoor, outdoor. So I got up.
That would scare me.
That's why I got up. As soon as I heard that siren, I got up and I was like, where are the cats? So luckily, they were both at the door waiting to come in because they were like, this is scary outside.
No, thank you.
This is not fun. So luckily, they slept inside last night. And then my dog, Mika, ran upstairs under the bed, then came back down, and then slept under the covers.
Oh, poor babies.
Yeah, my dog's Buddy and Whitney slept right through it.
Now, are they hard of hearing? That's the question.
Well, that could be the case too. I know. Well, Buddy's blind. He could be deaf. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to do the snap test to him and be like, hey, buddy.
Buddy, I'm right here.
Well, we'll see what the weather's like for today, but it did sound like Tom said there's sunshine today. And it was kind of a nice afternoon yesterday.
Yes, it finally kind of peaked. Yeah, I've been also on spare time cleaning my house for my family, which A, is not fun at all. I hate cleaning. And B, I've let it get to the point where it's so bad that I'm like, why do I let it get like this? Because then it's even worse to clean, because I'm just like, I hate it. So because the family comes in Friday, and I'm like, I have got beds to make. Because nobody ever sleeps on those beds usually.
Baseboards to...
Tons of that, sweeping.
That's the one thing my mom always notices is the baseboards. I'm like,
Your mom is never coming to my house then. Never.
I'm like, how did you even,
I've already prepped my responses. My mom says one thing about the baseboards, or I have doors that have like a 5-panel thing, and each lip catches dust so bad, I have to go through with a wet paintbrush, because it gets all the dust off of it. But I have to go by every single door to do that.
Oh, well, Angela and Jesse, are your baseboards clean? Do your parents notice the baseboards?
Yeah, do they say anything?
Do they say anything?
No, they notice other things about me that aren't quite up. But yeah, the baseboards, they got way bigger things to worry about for me.
See, I don't know what a baseboard is.
Oh my
Angela, stop!
I'll be completely honest
Just
with you
because you
guys.
haven't entered your 30s doesn't mean you don't know what a baseboard is, okay?
I don't think my apartment has them.
You don't have baseboards?
I think, what are baseboards?
They're the board that runs along the flooring and the wall to separate the two. So the flooring goes under the baseboard. It's a board that runs along, and it goes along around your door. And then
okay.
You definitely have some.
Boom.
I would think you do.
I'm
Angela's
sure I do.
Okay, Angela,
now I'm
pop
going to go
quiz.
check them now.
Pop quiz, too. What's crown molding?
Is that where you need to put the caulking in? Like,
Wait,
I don't
what?
know.
Wait,
Like,
maybe.
I don't know. We have a person who cleans our
You caulk the
apartment.
baseboards, you caulk the crown molding. to
Yeah,
prevent the
so I
gaps.
was right.
But no, crown molding is the molding that goes around the ceiling.
Like ceiling baseboards.
Ceiling baseboards.
Ceiling baseboards. Okay, I
Ceiling
know I don't have
baseboards.
those. Like, we just have ceiling.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to see. We have to do a whole segment on teaching Angela.
We would, yes.
I know, I do. We luckily have like cleaners that come throughout our apartment. Like it was agreed in our lease, which is really, really nice. So I'm like, perks of that.
bougie.
So I was like, we love it. I was like, perfect. I mean, I have roommates, but still.
Yeah.
Like, it
Wow.
counts.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we digress.
Take the good out of the bad, I guess. But yeah, so pretty cool. I don't really know how to segue out of this, but a dog and a deer were walking around town in Iowa one day together before police had to intervene. So this duo had a day out walking along blocks of businesses and stopping at the city courthouse in the town of Tipton, which is just southeast of Cedar Rapids. The police department captioned the photos as sometimes a dog just wants to take his deer for a walk. The officers ended up loading the animals into the back of a car because they had walked a little too close to traffic. So they're keeping them safe. But as Jesse was saying earlier, you know, what if you're driving down the road and then you just see this deer
I know. That
next to a couple?
picture of the deer just sticking his little head out the window.
So cute.
Wind on the fur. And yeah, wow.
It's like something that's straight out of a children's book,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
kind of like the fox and the hound.
That's
the
what I
fox-
was literally thinking.
The dog and the
of.
deer.
Yeah.
The hound and the deer.
Angela, it
Yeah.
sounded like you were telling a joke at first, like a dog and a deer walk into a bar.
All right,
Here we
that's
go.
kind of the angle I was going to say, well, all right here.
Can't wait to hear
It
how
could
this
be
one-
a joke, too. That'd be
Yeah.
good.
I do
Yeah.
feel like deer are not as like aggressive as you would think for a wild animal. I always see
Yeah.
them like
I
deers
will
and
say,
dogs
so,
hanging out.
My in-laws rehabilitated a deer, a buck.
Yeah.
They found it injured when it was just a baby buck,
Yeah.
and they rehabilitated it till it got to be an adult. And I tell you, once that buck started growing the antlers, it did become aggressive.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because it's
yeah.
a male, and you get into
Yeah.
those areas like they're gonna
100%.
go meet a female, and you know.
Right,
But
right.
Yeah.
Thumper was his name, and he was the sweetest little baby deer
Thumper.
until they had
Oh.
to go back to the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the wild.
Set him free. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, getting into the rut out there. Just time to go mate, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Well,
Hey,
deer, I mean, what are
tis
you
the
gonna do?
season.
take them out to pasture.
Yeah.
I'll take you to pasture.
They said go right to the baguette.
Yeah. The next story. He's saying to go to the next story.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Which is fair. Because, yeah, we were going nowhere with that one, I guess.
We don't know where to go.
French bakers have reclaimed the world record for the longest baguette. They made a 461-footer near Paris. The giant baguette beat the previous world record of 435 feet set in the Italian city of Como in 2019. A team of 18 bakers used a mobile oven specially designed for the occasion, and once finished, part of the baguette was just sampled by those in attendance, I would hope.
Yeah.
And they were given to the homeless as well. Guinness World Records was on hand to announce that the record had been broken. I'm convinced those dudes just showed up for some free food.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I would too.
Like, yeah, it looks good to me. We'll call it good. Just cut me a slice and
I bring my own like giant thing of butter with me too, just to like, you know.
Yummy.
But could you imagine that many chefs together? You know how they say too many cooks in the kitchen?
yeah, it's
Oh.
Just imagine how much disagreement was going on. No, we make
Yeah.
the baguette like this.
I say poo-poo to you.
Too funny.
yeah. Yeah, that's, boy, I tell you what, they'd charge you an arm and a leg for that at a Subway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they still have the $5 footlongs?
No, they haven't had that
that's
in like
the
10
No,
years.
and
Like,
Angela knows exactly.
it's been a minute.
no, guys,
It's been a minute.
I'm a freak.
Discontinued
I'm,
in 2021.
I am definitely a frequent flyer at Subway, and I can't remember the last time it was the $5 foot long.
I just remember the commercials. I like.
Yeah, the $5
$5
foot long.
$5 foot long.
Any. Remember
Yes.
that? The
Yep.
difference?
A mile-long
good.
sub. That's what the next one's going to be. Mile-long.
They got the foot long cookies too. The churros.
Okay.
And the pretzel.
I did
wanna
send that
try
to
'em.
you way back when, like I think last month, and I was like, we should try to make
Guys,
this.
we
He goes,
still
in what
need-
oven? I was like, that's a good
We
point.
need to go bring that here and then get a big thing of vanilla ice cream and just like slap it on. Then all of us just try this giant foot long ice cream sandwich.
Thanks for making me hungry when we have no
Right.
food on the show.
I know,
Oh
dang it.
no!
Anyway, we do need to go to Tom because we were all talking about the storms earlier, Tom.
Yes.
And you've been here for quite a while.
Yeah, came in around 11:45.
Oof.
40.
Full day's work
Beat
already.
us.
Whole days. I've already almost put in a full 8 hours already. Got more work done today than most people get done all day. How about that?
Yeah.
that's
Yes, sir.